So hi, for the third part of our discussion on functions, we have here operations on functions. For all the values of x for which both g of x and h of x are defined, we define the following. For the sum g plus h of x, it is just g of x plus h of x, or the addition of two functions. For the difference, subtraction of two functions. For the product, multiplication of two functions. And for the quotient, we just need to divide these two functions, provided that h of x here is not 0. And for the last one, g circle h of x, it is just g of h of x. Or in other words, the h of x, or the value of h of x, will be the input for g, or the range of h of x will be the domain of g of x. What if there is a number given, or there is a value for x, same given, but the x here is defined. So we have here g of g plus h of 2. That is just equal to g of 2 plus h of 2. By evaluating function, we all know that g of 2 is just 2 squared minus 1. Okay? The value of x here is 2. So we have here 2 squared minus 1. While for h of 2, we have 2. We have here 2 plus 1. Simplifying this will give us 2 squared 4 minus 1 plus 2 plus 1. And if we're going to simplify this, it will give us 6. Next example. How about we have here g minus h of 5? That is just equal to g of 5 minus h of 5. And if we're going to replace g of 5, or x by 5, we have here 5 squared minus 1 minus 5 plus 1, because x here is 5. Then, simplifying, 5 squared is 25 minus 1 minus 5 plus 1 is 6. So we have here 25 minus 1, which is 24, minus 6 will give us 18. For the third example, we have g times h of negative 1. That will be equal to g of negative 1 multiplied by h of negative 1. Evaluating g of negative 1 will give us negative 1, the square of negative 1 minus 1. That will give us 1 minus 1, or 0. And on the other side, we have here negative 1 plus 1, and that will also be 0. So 0 multiplied by 0, we all know that is 0. For the fourth example, we have here g of, or g divided by h of 2. We have here g of 2 over h of 2. And g of 2 is 2 squared minus 1, and 2 squared is 4 minus 1. That will give us 3. For the denominator, we have 2 plus 1. The h of 2 is 2 plus 1, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So we have here 3 over 3, or that is equal to 1. And for the last example, we have g circle h of 3, or g of h of 3. We can replace h of 3 by 3 plus 1. Because the value of x here is 3, we have here 3 plus 1. Or, if we're going to simplify this, that is 4. So if we have 4 as the value of x here at g of x, that will be 4 squared minus 1. And 4 squared is 16. You all know that one is 16 minus 1 will give us 15. Okay, that is all, or that will be all for the first week of our discussion in functions. Again, if you have any question, feel free to ask on the comment section, or send a message on my Facebook page, and let me see if I can answer your question detailedly or thoroughly. Now, thank you for watching, and again, please subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and also hit the like button so that you will always be updated for our next videos.